It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're here today for a matchup in which one team will take one more step towards the Super Bowl.
We're getting set for this divisional matchup. One team coming off the bye that was well-earned, and the other team coming off a win.
Man, we felt the energy in the stadium. We know the team that's out there rested. Their fans are fired up. It is going to be an exciting start.
And he's tackled right at the 30-yard line after that return. The Seahawks will take the snap from the 30.
And Marshawn Lynch with the grab.
So they complete one, and still it's second down. They'll go ground. Jordan's all over the ball carrier.
Lynch is never able to find a running lane that time on the option pitch by the quarterback. As he gets the football, he looks in front of him, and there are defenders everywhere as they tackle him for a loss of yards.
Third down on the way. Russell Wilson has it under center. Incomplete, and this is going to be a 3-and-out.
Richardson's really hit hard that time. And I know the football hit his hands, but when a defender times it perfectly like that, with that much power and speed going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go. That's human nature. Really good job by the defensive player.
No return. The ball's coming out to the 20.
First down at the 20. Spiller's taking the handoff. He's brought down at the 23-yard line. This offensive line today will be leaned on to protect their quarterback as well as opening up some running lanes. It's now second down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. Breeze got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap. Second down and 7. They go screen with Spiller.
When you see zone defenses, throw it into the open spaces. That's what the quarterback did that time. Good job by the receiver running in there and making the catch.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. 2 hands on the football and has the catch. Let's take a look now at the defensive starting unit. From inside the red zone. Second down and 5. C.J. Spiller. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
First down by the offense in the red zone, and, you know, if you're on the defensive side, you don't have to worry about deep passes anymore. You can be more aggressive and take some chances.
First and 10. The Saints again will run the football. A game breaker. Touchdown.
When you're in a divisional round of the playoffs, the pressure builds, the teams get tight. But when you're the first one to score like that, wow, what a boost. It makes you feel great. Let the other team chase you.
Lined up now in kickoff formation. Picks up the football at the 6. Taken down at about the 33, maybe the 34-yard line.
The Seahawks got absolutely nothing out of their previous possession, and here they are back on the field. Another 3 and out, I would have to think, would be very demoralizing to this team right now, Phil.
Yeah, it's going to be demoralizing to the offense, but I'll tell you who's going to be more demoralized is the defense, because they need to sit on the sidelines and get a little rest. So I know there's a lot of pressure on this offense right now.
The Seahawks come out with a split backfield. The Seahawks have it at the 34. And that's a gain of 9.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
The Seahawks take it from the 43. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Lynch is a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
Halfway through this first quarter now. Wilson finds Lynch. Muscles through the defender.
Wilson is able to show off the footwork. Wow, what a good job. Look at those feet. Like a dancer. Gets himself in very good position to throw the football.
Here they come to the 41-yard line.
First down at the 41. Lynch is tackled down after a gain of 5.
And the offense here in this one will be looking to put points on the board in bunches.
Second down coming up. Lynch has got the carry once more. They'll mark him at the 22. He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day.
Heading to the line at the 22.
First down at the 22. Lynch is met after a gain of 8.
Always good to have these types of runs. Hey, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Second down and 2 to go after the running play. Second and 2. Baldwin's got it. Screen. Touchdown, Seattle. And that touchdown, Phil, here late in the first ties the game.
Yeah, it ties it up, and it gets them out of a little hole, and of course it gives the offense a lot of confidence. And on the defensive side, they have struggled early, but maybe they can start to pick things up.
Stephen Hauschka ready for the kickoff. And no return as this goes for a touchback.
The Saints offense coming back onto the field. It was a good drive for them the last time they had it, all the way down to the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, you know, in this game, Jim, it's all about momentum. And when you feel you got the momentum on your side, you got to take advantage of it. So now I think it's up to the offensive coordinator to call the right plays.
First down at the 20. And
Ingram was out there to receive the screen pass.
So they complete that one, yet it's still second down.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Pulls it in. Picks up about 5.
The Saints do a really good job this time on offense. The quarterback throws the ball short. They pick up a few yards, and now it makes third down much easier.
On the way, third down.
Breeze is going to take it from the shotgun.
Almost intercepted.
What a job by the defender that time, reading the quarterback and the receiver and being in position to knock that football away. That is really well played. That's a clinic. Put that on the highlight film and show guys how to do it.
He's going to challenge the punt cover.
And that's a gain of 13. The Seahawks offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last possession ended in a touchdown. Phil, let's see if they can do it again.
Very well done. Love what I saw out there on the offense the last time. They mixed it up and they showed a lot of confidence. You can see the speed of the football team and try to duplicate what they just did.
Outside now on the toss.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
At the line of scrimmage, the 41.
First and 10.
Wilson with the give.
I don't know if that was a good run breaking those tackles or just bad tackling. Whatever it is, they get a few yards.
Just 23 yards to the end zone.
First down at the 23. Lynch takes it out of the eye. The defender downs him as he's already on the ground. That makes it official.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Back here, ready to start the second quarter. And a key now is going to be which offense is able to break through first, Phil.
I don't know if these offenses can break through, Jim. I think it's going to, we might end up seeing scoring on the defensive side before we see it on the offensive side. It's been tough sledding for these offensive players.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Breaks the long one for the touchdown. That touchdown partner puts them in front here in the early part of the second quarter.
Yeah, it's nice. They scored that touchdown. The defense has got to be kicking themselves because they did not play well or smart on that scoring drive.
Coleman's got it. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. The Saints offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can move the chains this time because the last possession was ugly. They weren't out there very long.
Well, Jim, you know how I think in situations like this, I think it's more up to the coach than the players. Call a play that really catches the defense off guard. so you can get an easy gain and get the momentum on your side and get it rolling.
Cliff Avril brings down the quarterback.
Well, if I was that quarterback, I'd be mad after getting sacked like that by the defensive end. Your offensive tackle's just got to do a better job.
The receiver on the screen, and that's a gain of 10.
Jim, this time it's a halfback screen. Nice job by the quarterback. The halfback, good job after catching it, picked up some good yards.
This is third down. The Seahawks will come out in the dime.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
And it's swatted away.
The Saints don't have a lot of options on third and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
Looking to make a difference. He's tackled right at the 24.
The Seahawks love this type of play. Of course, everybody would. When you get a good punt return, that's what you want. And, of course, it helps when you have an explosive punt returner back there.
First down at the 24. Catch made.
The Seahawks have been awesome today on first down. That time it's a nice play design. They throw the football, it picks up solid yards. Second and short. Boy, that's what every offense likes to be in.
Russell Wilson has it under center. Here's the handoff. They break through, tackle him behind the line.
The Saints guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield. It made the tackle.
It'll be third down. Marshawn Lynch with the grab.
There's nothing like a play-action pass. When the offensive linemen make it look like it's a run, the linebackers are all near the line of scrimmage, and easy to throw it down the field for that completion.
Wilson's now completed 4 in a row. First down at the 34. Michael out of the backfield with the reception. Gets about 9 on the play.
The Seahawks did a good job that time throwing a pass on first down and picked up some nice yards. Now second and short really puts the defense in a tough position.
Wilson comes out in the pistol. The Seahawks take it from the 43. Lynch is tackled down at the 43. He's averaging right around 7 yards per carry on the game. And there's a timeout, so we'll take one with him. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third down. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. The Seahawks take it from the 43. That's a gain of 6. First down at the 49.
pulls it in.
Well, they complete the pass, Jim, but doesn't get the first down. Sooner or later, you got to throw one down the field.
That little throw was good for only 3, so it's now 2nd down and 7.
Wilson's tackled down after a gain of 5.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Trying to beat the play clock. They'll run it off the toss. He's up over 90 yards so far on the day. The Seahawks have leaned on the ground game to this point, and it's been big for them. Lynch has been a huge part of it here in the first half, Phil, the way he's been running the football.
Give the coaches a lot of credit right here. They're being very patient, staying with the running game, and the running back, boy, is he taking advantage of every opportunity.
The Seahawks have it at the 34. Back to the ground, and that's a gain of maybe 5. He's averaging right around 7 yards per carry on the game. This has been a long drive so far. Double tight end formation. The Seahawks have it at the 29. It's a catch by Richardson. Richardson's brought down after picking up 11 on this play. Coming to the line at the 18. Russell Wilson has it under center.
Good job by the defensive line shifting all down inside. I think they're expecting a run up the middle.
First down here after the completion. Wilson's back at it now, dropping back once again. And Marshawn Lynch with the grab. Lynch is able to move the chains here as he's tackled down.
Nice job that time by the offense getting the first down inside the red zone. And it's a good thing they got a quarterback with a strong arm, because you got to throw into some tight spots in the red zone.
Wilson's completion percentage, 90% on the day. What a drive this has been. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Lynch. Tackle by David Hawthorne.
He didn't get many yards that time on that run, but he's had a terrific day. When there's an opportunity to get some yards, he's been there to take advantage of it.
Let's go now to Danielle Bellini, who has the injury update.
Guys, I had a chance to speak with a Seahawks team official. Right now, all they will say is it's an upper body injury and that he will not be returning. Back to you. On top of that, they're saying it's hard to know how long he'll be out for right now, but they would not rule out an extended absence.
Second and goal from the 3. Lynch is brought down after picking up just a yard.
If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course it'll be a touchdown.
2-minute warning. This long drive continues.
and goal from the 2. Toss to the outside. Short run, and it's a touchdown. The late touchdown here in the second quarter gives them a nice lead with the intermission looming, Phil.
Yeah, great job on their side. They got a nice lead, but I just want to give you a little warning now. This is professional football, and those are professionals on the other side, and they will fight back. So be ready to come out here and play the same way in the second half.
Spiller's got a chance to return this one. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30.
The Saints weren't able to get anything out of their last drive and were forced to punt as they take the field here. Do you think they are going to vary their approach, Phil?
Well, I hope so. I think they will. They got a lot of information out there in that short drive, Jim, and you do that by showing different formations and plays. You saw how the defense reacted to it. Now you counter-react and see if you can get some positive plays.
I'm sure they're tired of being in the 3-and-out business.
No, it's a bad business to be in. I know. I get in a lot of bad businesses.
First down at the 29. Very nearly intercepted.
That time, the man-to-man coverage won. The quarterback had to make a perfect throw. He didn't. Incomplete pass.
Second and 10 coming up. The Saints have it at the 29. Looking to go deep. The ball is knocked out.
Not much the offense can do in a situation like this. Third and long, what you probably will have to do is either surprise them with a run or throw it short and hope somebody can make a play and pick up a first down.
They're down and 10. He'll throw it over the middle. It's intercepted. Taking off. No one's going to get him now. Going to take it home for the touchdown.
You talking about getting your team full of emotion and getting everything on your side. How about that interception by the defense and then taking it back all the way from the score?
The Seahawks now ready to take over again on offense. They were successful on their previous drive, getting the ball all the way to the end zone. I'm sure they're looking for more of the same right now.
Oh, absolutely. That's what you always want. You want to find your way to the end zone, and so many people contributed on that last drive, and you've got to give the coaches a lot of credit for putting the players in excellent position.
Stephen Hauschka ready for the kickoff. Coleman's got it on the return. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Saints just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
Can I join?
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
Mohamed Sanu is the receiver. They tackle him at the 26-yard line.
I always love it when all the experts say arm strength is overrated in the NFL. Well, tell me about that after that throw and catch.
Set up now at the 26.
The wide receiver in motion. First down and 10. And Ingram's met after a gain of 3. They're going to the hurry up. Back to the line.
They break huddle at the 18-yard line.
Second down and 2. Takes it out of the eye. Chancellor's all over that offense and brings him
I
down.
need people to play
Saints
with.
running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
3rd and 3.
Cooks got it on a pass that had some heat.
Good job that time by the offense. They pick up a first down inside the 20-yard line. Now we'll see if they can punch it in and get 7 points.
Handoff out of the eye. And that picks up 3.
The offense is so close right here. They just need to show a little power and punch this in the end zone and get that touchdown.
They are staring at the end zone just a yard away.
That defensive front looks impenetrable here on the goal line.
2nd and goal to go from.
And he's in for the touchdown.
The fullback gets the touchdown. So many things they do are underappreciated. Blocking for the running back, protecting the quarterback, but nothing like scoring a touchdown.
Extra point was good. The Seahawks are set to return the kickoff.
And a touchback.
The Seahawks offense heading back onto the field to start the drive after the result of their last possession was a touchdown. You think they've got another one in them, partner?
Oh, I absolutely do. I mean, just look at it. They got a good football team. The quarterback has great confidence and talent, and you put those things together, that makes you good. It makes you dangerous, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him march down there again.
1st down at the 20. That's a gain of 8.
Running backs in the NFL now, it's hard to bring them down. That time, nice job of breaking the tackle.
And that's going to do it for the first half. We'll be back from the Emerald City for the start of the second half in Seattle after the break.
With this kick, the second half is underway. It'll be a touchback. The Saints offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half. Now he's going to change the play and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Easy catch there. No one near him.
Well, when your team is behind, what do? Just come out there and get a first down. That's a nice job by the offense.
Breeze completion percentage, 60% on the day. Staying with the passing game on 1st down. The Saints get a first down. 3rd catch today so far.
Well, that's a good route that time by the receiver. They call that a post route, and they call it a post route because he is running towards the goal post. Nice throw and catch.
Breeze now completed 4 in a row. Now 1st and 10. Spiller takes it on the toss. Right there to make the stop.
Spiller's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Advancing it now inside the 40.
Second down and 7. Should have had it.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good. The football falls incomplete.
Third and 7 coming up. The Saints come to the line of scrimmage and empty out the backfield. Everyone split out wide. Sanu with the catch. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Good job by the defense. They're well taught, well schooled by the defensive coordinator. They know in situations like this, if it's thrown short of the first down marker, they're good. They come up, make the tackle. Now we have fourth down.
The offense is still on the field right now. Fourth down, and they'll need to pick up 2. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
I can't give all the credit to the offense here. They go for it on fourth down here in the second half. Even though they're losing, the defense should have known that that play was coming, and they should have stopped it.
From the gun, Drew Brees ready for the snap. The Saints take it from the 23. Sanu makes the grab. It's Earl Thomas who makes the tackle.
Well, when you get a couple first downs on a drive, it just, of course, it makes you feel good about what you're doing. It loosens up the offensive play caller, and there's nothing like dictating to the defense. I love it.
No time to waste. They hurry to the line. Touchdown. And this game just got a whole lot more interesting. You can always see the mark of great coaching, Phil, with adjustments at halftime, and that touchdown certainly has changed the tenor of this one.
That's what this league is about. You practice all week to get ready for a football game, and then on the fly in 10 minutes, you might have to change what you're thinking. They did it, and it got them right back in this game.
Fields the football at the 3. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Seahawks come out to open up the second half, and they were hitting on all cylinders in the first half, Phil.
Yeah, be smart here in the second half, Jim. When you start out, just find out what the defense is thinking, and once you get a feeling about what they're going to do, then you start taking some chances.
Lynch is met after a gain of 8. He's got over 110 yards rushing on the day. Second down following the run. Gets the handle here. Lynch is tackled down after a gain of 2. He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day. Now looking at third down.
I think these linebackers are moving around because they're going to try to blitz the quarterback.
The Seahawks will take the snap from the 35. Another third down conversion. The offense continues to come through in the clutch.
That's what you want to do. Just get a first down, especially when you're on top. Keep the clock moving. Keep the defense guessing. Make them react instead of attack.
First and 10. Has his man.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
Wilson's completion percentage, 90% on the day. Second and 4. Here's the handoff to Marshawn Lynch. Brought down right at the 50. The Seahawks have really been able to run the ball today, and it's been a huge reason why they lead. Lynch has been brilliant, and he's shown no reason to stop giving him the football.
Well, but it's working well. Don't stop. The running game is hot. The offensive linemen feel the power. They love it. Just keep running right at them.
It's third down coming up.
Now the defensive line is shifting to the right.
They need to get the play off. Wilson from the shotgun. Doug Baldwin makes the catch. Baldwin's tackled right at the 35.
The Seahawks, they never back off. That first down, they got a small lead here in the second half. What are they looking to do? They're looking to march this football down the field and score.
First down, offense readying for the snap.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Makes the reception. Lewis is going to make the tackle.
I used to love it when I threw those short passes, screen plays, whatever, and you get a long run after the catch. Shoot, looks good in the stat sheet. Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Jordan's able to read that play and make the hit.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Coming up to the line at the 14.
Wilson's going to take it from the gun. Surveys. Wilson's on the move. It's third down with about a minute and a half to go in quarter number 3. Wilson's lined up. 2 tight ends set. Third down and 11. Can't hold on here as it goes incomplete.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
And he puts it through for 3. Their lead a little more secure now, thanks to the kicker. And with the fourth quarter upon us, Bill, they've got to be feeling pretty good about things.
Oh, I think they are. That field goal just gave it an emotional lift. Everything they've done all day has been positive, and boy, they're going to be tough to beat.
The Saints offense looks unstoppable. Touchdown drives the last 2 times they've had it. Here they go again, Phil.
Yeah, they've been very good, Jim. They're taking advantage of situations and scoring touchdowns, and we know that's what you must do. If you don't get these touchdowns, what happens later in the game, it always comes back to bite you.
First down at the 20. They go screen with Spiller. Keeps chugging along. Spiller's met at the 23.
Arm strength is a nice thing to have when the window of opportunity is very small. Quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB.
Breeze completion percentage 70% on the day. Second and 7 on the way. The Saints take it from the 23. It's caught by Cooks. Wagner's the one who made the big stop.
Well, we see it more and more. Football thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
Third down now. The Seahawks defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Breeze in shotgun formation. And he's going to be sacked. So, just 3 plays and out for the offense. We're getting started with the fourth quarter. Jim Nance and Phil Simms here for the call. And so now they'll bring out Morstead to punt. Looking for a lane on the return.
He'll pick up 7 this time. The Seahawks offense is set to take over once again. They moved the ball well last time. Right down the field they went, but they could not get it into the end zone, winding up with only a field goal.
Yeah, but their confidence has got to be high. All the good things they did. We saw some good passing, some good running, good offensive line play. I like where this offense is at right now.
First down at the 32. Tackle made by Bird that time. The Seahawks have frustrated opponents all season running the football. They've been almost unstoppable. Lynch has again gotten the majority of the carries in a game where he's been a dominant running back.
I just love the mentality of this football team on the offensive side. They go in saying we are going to run it, and the offensive line so physical. Once again, they're getting it done.
Looking across the middle.
Rams tackled down at the 29.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
Wilson's completion percentage, 80% on the day. From just inside the 30.
First down following the long play.
Lynch. And that'll be a gain of about 2. He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day.
That's second down coming up.
Look at the defensive linemen talking. They're all now shifting to the left.
Wilson's lining up in the pistol. The Seahawks from the 27. Finds his mark. The line of scrimmage, the 25-yard line.
Third down and 6.
They'll go ground.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Hauschka set to attempt the field goal. The kick is through for 3. That field goal should make their job a whole lot easier for the rest of this fourth quarter, Phil.
Yeah, it's kind of like you and I do in the games. Everything I do, I make everything easier for you, Jim.
Spiller's going to start his return. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Saints offense failed to muster a single first down the last time they had it. Let's see if their offense this time can create a few sparks.
Well, you know the coaches were upset at them when they went to the sideline, so the sense of urgency is there. You should be fired up, and I expect a better drive this time.
The Saints will take the snap from the 25. The pass down the field by Drew Brees on target.
You throw it deep for a lot of reasons. One, you're hoping for the big play, maybe a touchdown, but also you got to think about interference. You can get that a lot of times, but that was a nice throw and catch.
Brees completion percentage 70% on the day. Hill's got it on a pass, had some heat on it.
Jim, when you get inside the other team's red zone, inside the 20-yard line, and you're down some points, you're thinking touchdown in these situations.
First and goal. Flip to the outside. Chancellors all over the ball carrier.
What a job by the defense down on the goal line. They were playing run all the way. It was a run. They got the penetration, and they tackled the runner for a loss.
Ingram lines up in the backfield.
Second down and 12. touchdown. Now close the gap. Phil, that touchdown could prove to be the difference maker for this team, but still they need their defense to kind of capture that same energy and give the ball back to them so they have a chance to drive down again and next time take the lead.
Yeah, you know, Jim, I think the defense is going to have the energy and all that. I'm looking at the offensive side. Can they have the courage to call some plays that maybe the defense is not expecting? That's what they need to do here.
That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. The Seahawks step back onto the field on offense. Their last possession resulted in a field goal.
Well, I know this. It was good defense on the other side. That's what made them kick that field goal. So the defense is feeling good about the fact that they stopped that momentum by the offense and made them kick that field goal.
The Seahawks have been in a fight today. The score's 34-28. Wilson standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. That's a gain of 6.
Good job that time by the quarterback. You got a lead in the fourth quarter. Don't take chances. Nobody open down the field. So he throws it short, and he gets a completion.
Pass complete, but did not get them to first, so it's second down now. The Saints defense now is going to go nickel.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Has the reception all alone. First down on the way. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Here's the handoff to Marshawn Lynch. That leads us to second down. Wilson's now going to leave the pocket and tuck it under. Stiff arms to stay on his feet. And he's brought down by David Hawthorne.
This tight end's very talented. He's a good run blocker and also a good receiver. Makes a nice catch on that throw.
At the 33. That long gain sets them up here on this play.
Oh, look at that. The defensive line shifted over to the left.
Lynch is handed the football. He's brought down at the 30-yard line.
I guess you'd say he's like a quarterback. You can't complete them all. And this running back, he can't make every run spectacular. Nowhere to go, so only gets a couple yards this time.
And here we have second down. We've hit the 2-minute warning in the second half. Coming to the line at the 30.
Jim, look at that. The defensive line all shifting down inside. They're expecting a run right up the middle.
Hawthorne's all over that offense and brings him down. Third down on the way. Two tight ends on the field here.
Lynch lined up as the single back. The Seahawks from the 32. Toss play.
He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down. They call for the timeout to stop the clock. This will be a 46-yard field goal attempt. An empty possession for the offense.
Well, it was a long field goal attempt, but this time they're unable to come up with any points at all.
Yeah, and when you get in situations like this, everything has to be perfect. The snap, the hold, and the kick, and it wasn't, and that's why they missed the field goal.
First down. Pressure on every snap now.
The Seahawks come out in a dime package. The Saints snap it at the 36. And Ingram's the receiver on the screen.
Second down, late in the 4th quarter.
Breeze got no one behind him, just a quarterback waiting for the snap.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Launches it down the field. The ball is jarred loose. Bill, it's 3rd down. They are in 4-down territory, and the defense knows that.
Yeah, and if you get a situation like this, Jim, on the defensive side, you need one of your pass rushers to come through and get on that quarterback.
The Saints have it at the 34.
He reaches up and nabs it.
The Saints still trail, but as we look at the passing numbers, it's hard to find much fault with them. Breeze tried to keep his team in it any way he can.
Well, a couple things, Jim. You can't blame the quarterback because they're trailing. He has been outstanding here today. The offense, the offensive line, the play calling, all good.
That's a gain of 10.
In the NFL, it's all about situations now. You're down. There's under 2 minutes to go. Good job by the offensive player. He picks up some good yards and then gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
The Saints head to the line. They've got one timeout left in the game. Ingram lines up in the backfield. The Saints have it at the 34.
Makes the catch in open space. Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way. Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Looking to go up top again on first down.
And it's incomplete. Just couldn't hold on to it after the hit.
So the clock stops on the incomplete pass, and they're able to keep in their pocket the one timeout.
Yeah, that timeout gives you a safety valve. So if something goes wrong and you get tackled in bounds or you don't like what's happening, you can call that timeout and regroup.
Big play coming. Defense looking for a stop. Huge play coming up. Offense looking for one more play to make. Second and goal from the 10-yard line.
And intercepted!
Breeze has got to be hanging his head after that series. Here he was attempting the last gasp heroics, trying to take him down to win the game. Instead, he throws the interception.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you cannot be afraid to fail. And that's how he acted on the field that time. He was aggressive in his decisions. He was trying to win the game, and it just didn't work out.
Takes the knee. One team's hopes have been dashed. The other gets to live for another week and one step away from a possible Super Bowl. Heading on to the conference championship next week. All right, Phil, after this win today, they're now one step away from going to the Super Bowl. This victory today in the divisional round.
It's exciting times, Jim. This is, you know what, as soon as you go out in the field for warm-ups, you go, boy, this is different. It's special. And if you can just put 60 minutes of solid football together, you get a chance to go to the Super Bowl.
So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.